Welcome to Real Civil YouTube channel. Uh, in this video, I am going to discuss with you a very important topic from structural analysis, that is static indeterminacy. So, first of all, what is static indeterminacy? So, basically, it deals with unknown forces, or we also call this as a redundant forces. Okay, so simply it means how many unknown forces are there. Okay, so forces, if you see, forces are of two type. First one is the external forces, and second one is internal forces. So in our structure, in our beam, in our frame, the forces are either external or they are internal. As there are two types of forces, so static indeterminacy is also having two types. The first type is external static indeterminacy, and second one is the internal static indeterminacy. Okay, so external unknown forces, this is the first type, and second, internal unknown forces. So I will explain in detail. So in this video I am going to explain external static indeterminacy in detail. Okay, so before starting, I will just give you the example. External forces means reactions, and the internal forces, the example can be uh, shear forces, then axial forces, okay, etc. These are the internal forces. So we will see in detail the external static indeterminacy, that means related to the reactions, in this video. So let's begin with external static indeterminacy. So it has a very simple formula. So external static indeterminacy is represented by DSE. Okay, so the formula is very simple. DSE is equal to R minus S. So what is R? R means number of support reaction, and S means number of equilibrium condition required to determine the support reaction. This further part is very important. R is number of reaction, okay, but S means number of equilibrium condition required to determine the support reaction. Okay, I will explain the meaning in detail with example. Before that, uh, let me tell you, if we are analyzing the structure and that structure is two dimensional, then there are three conditions of equilibrium. First one is summation. Suppose this is our axis system, x, y, and z. Okay, if the structure is 2D, then there are three conditions of equilibrium. Summation fx is equal to 0, summation fy is equal to 0, and moment about z is equal to 0. That means for 2D there are three conditions of equilibrium, and for 3D, summation fx is equal to 0, fy is equal to 0, fz is equal to 0, summation of moment about x, moment about y, and moment about z is equal to 0. That means in 3D structure there are six conditions of equilibrium. Okay, so let's try to understand the external static indeterminacy for beams. So here I have consider one simply supported beam. Okay, and if there is no loading shown, or that means general loading is shown. Okay, general loading means there will be horizontal and vertical forces on the beam. So because of that, if we resolve this force, there will be horizontal as well as vertical forces are there. Okay, that's why the reaction developed at the hinge will be two, vertical as well as horizontal, and at the roller there will be vertical reaction. So there are three reactions, and as this is a 2D structure, the conditions of equilibrium are three. So we can say it is equal to 0. External static indeterminacy is equal to 0. Next, now suppose only vertical load is given, no horizontal load is there. Okay, so in this case, even it is a hinge support, we have to consider only vertical reaction at the hinge, and a roller is going to also produce the vertical reaction. Okay, so in this case the number of reactions will be equal to 2, and conditions of equilibrium that I am going to use will be 2. Okay, here the summation fx is equal to 0 is not of my use. Okay, only vertical reaction and movement about z is enough. So reaction is 2, conditions of equilibrium for this particular case will be 2, and hence dsc is equal to 0. Further, if I take example, again simply supported beam, and there is only horizontal loading is there. Okay, so what will happen, even though it is a hinge support, only horizontal reaction will develop, and no reaction means at roller, as it is no vertical load, no vertical reaction will be there. Okay, so the number of reaction will be only 1, and to determine that we can use only one condition of equilibrium, and hence again external static indeterminacy is 0. Okay, I hope the concept is clear. Next, let's take the example of fixed beam. Okay, so this is the first example of fixed beam. As there is no loading, that means there is a general load, that means vertical and horizontal forces are there, and additionally you can see one internal hinge is there. Okay, because of the general loading there will be vertical reaction, horizontal reaction and movement generated. Similarly 1, 2 and 3. So my total reactions are 6. Now what is condition of equilibrium? How many conditions of equilibrium are there? As there is a general loading, we have 2D, for 2D structure 3 conditions of equilibrium plus 1. So why this plus 1? Because of internal hinge is there, I can add one condition of equilibrium. And what is that? The bending moment at the hinge, internal hinge is equal to 0. Okay, so that is additional compatibility condition we know already. So total conditions of equilibrium will be 4. So 6 minus 4 will be equal to 2. That means external static indeterminacy for this beam is 2. That means 2 reactions are there which are unknown. Second example, only vertical load is there. Only vertical load is there. Because of that, vertical reaction and movement is going to generate. Vertical reaction and movement is going to generate at the fixed end. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So total 4 reactions, and I can use only 2 conditions of equilibrium, right? Movement and vertical. Summation apex is not my use because there is no any horizontal load. So 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2. This is my static indeterminacy, external static indeterminacy. That means there will be 2 unknown reactions. in this particular beam. And in the third case, again fixed beam is there and load is horizontal. Because of this load, there is only two reactions that are going to generate. Okay, direction may be wrong, but there will be two reactions, horizontal, 1 and 2. No movement, no vertical reaction will is there because there is no load in that direction. Okay, so reactions are two. Condition of equilibrium, I can use only one condition of equilibrium, that is summation apex. Okay, so that's why this word was very important. Number of equilibrium condition required to determine the support reaction. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So one unknown reaction is there. Okay, so it is very simple. If DSE, that is external static indeterminacy, is equal to 0, then we call this externally determinate. Means all the reactions from the beam can be determined using conditions of equilibrium. That is the meaning. All the reaction we can determine using conditions of equilibrium. And if it is greater than 0, then we call externally indeterminate. Means using conditions of equilibrium, I am not able to determine all the external reactions. That's why we call this as a external indeterminate beam. I hope this part is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. I will give one example of the truss and one example of the frame. Okay, truss, again the formula is same for 2D truss. It is external static indeterminacy is reactions minus 3. Okay, conditions of equilibrium will be 3. Here you can see for truss there is a hinge and roller support is provided. So this is one reaction, second, this is third. So 3 reaction minus 3 equilibrium condition, it is equal to 0. So trusses are externally determinate, or this truss is externally determinate. Let's go to the frame. I will just zoom out. So here you can see the this is the frame. Again the formula for the static indeterminacy it's same, R d s e is equal to R minus conditions of equilibrium. Again there are 3 as this is a frame. So we just need to calculate the number of reactions. So as you can see here, this is a fixed support, so 3 reactions. Then here we have hinge support, so 2 reaction. We have a roller support, hence 1 reaction. Here it is a guided roller, so guided roller it has 2 reactions, basically vertical and movement. Okay, so 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, that means 8 reactions are there, 3 conditions of equilibrium, that means static indeterminacy is equal to 5. So this is one example of frame, this is one example of truss, and we have solved couple of example of beams. So in revision, static indeterminacy means unknown forces or redundant forces. So they are external or internal. If they are external, that means it is related to the reaction. Means conditions of equilibrium are sufficient to determine the reaction or not. Or if not, then how many unknown reactions are there? That count is given by this external static indeterminacy. Okay, in our next video we will see internal static indeterminacy, that means shear, bending and axial forces related things. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, I will surely reply. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.